Imagine walking through a bustling marketplace where merchants haggle over exotic spices. Children laugh as they chase each other through narrow cobblestone streets, and the air fills with the aroma of fresh bread from local bakeries. Now imagine that same place today, completely silent, buried under centuries of ash, sand, or jungle growth, waiting for archaeologists to uncover its secrets. Welcome back to our channel, where history comes alive through the stories hidden beneath our feet. Today, we're embarking on a journey to explore some of the most fascinating lost cities and civilizations that have been rediscovered through archaeological excavations. These aren't just ruins. They're time capsules that reveal how our ancestors lived, loved, and ultimately disappeared from history. Our first stop takes us to the Bay of Naples in Italy, where Mount Vesuvius looms ominously over the landscape. On August 24, 79 AD, this seemingly peaceful mountain became a killer, erupting with such violence that it buried entire cities in a matter of hours. Pompeii, with its 15,000 residents, was caught completely off guard. What makes Pompeii extraordinary isn't just its tragic end, but how perfectly preserved it became. The volcanic ash didn't just destroy, it created a perfect mold of daily life in ancient Rome. Archaeologists have uncovered bakeries with loaves of bread still in the ovens, taverns with wine jars lined up on shelves, and even graffiti on walls that reads like ancient social media posts. Walking through Pompeii's excavated streets today feels like stepping into a time machine. You can see the deep ruts carved by chariot wheels in the stone roads, visit brothels with explicit frescoes advertising their services, and stand in the exact spot where gladiators once trained. The plaster casts of victims, frozen in their final moments, remind us that these weren't just buildings. They were homes to real people with real lives. But Pompeii wasn't the only victim of Vesuvius. The nearby city of Herculaneum, home to wealthier Romans, was buried under a different type of volcanic flow that preserved organic materials even better. Here, archaeologists have found intact wooden furniture, papyrus scrolls in private libraries, and carbonized food that scientists can still analyze today. From the Mediterranean, let's travel to the dense jungles of Cambodia, where one of the most spectacular archaeological discoveries of the modern era waited hidden for centuries. Angkor, the capital of the mighty Khmer Empire, was once the largest pre-industrial city in the world, covering an area larger than modern-day New York City. The centerpiece of this lost civilization is Angkor Wat, a temple complex so massive that it can be seen from space. Built in the early 12th century by King Suryavarman VII, it was originally dedicated to the Hindu god Vishnu before later becoming a Buddhist temple. The intricate stone carvings tell stories from Hindu epics, while the architectural precision rivals anything built today. But Angkor Wat is just one temple among hundreds scattered throughout the jungle. The Bayon Temple, with its giant stone faces smiling mysteriously from every tower, creates an almost surreal atmosphere. Top Rome, famously featured in movies, shows nature reclaiming human achievement as massive tree roots snake through ancient walls, creating a haunting dance between civilization and wilderness. What fascinates archaeologists most about Angkor isn't just its temples, but the sophisticated urban planning that supported nearly 1 million residents. The Khmer engineered an incredible hydraulic system with canals, reservoirs, and moats that not only provided water but also served as a defense mechanism and transportation network. Recent archaeological surveys using laser technology have revealed that Angkor was even larger than previously thought, with suburban areas, industrial zones, and agricultural terraces extending far beyond the temple complexes. This wasn't just a religious center. It was a thriving metropolis that controlled trade routes across Southeast Asia. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, another lost city captures our imagination: Machu Picchu, the lost city of the Incas. Perched dramatically on a mountain ridge at 8,000 feet above sea level, this citadel remained hidden from Spanish conquistadors and was only brought to international attention in 1911 by American explorer Hiram Bingham. Machu Picchu showcases the incredible engineering skills of the Inca civilization. Without wheels, iron tools, or written language, they managed to transport massive granite blocks up treacherous mountain paths and fit them together so perfectly that you can't slide a knife blade between the stones. This precision has helped the structures survive earthquakes for over 500 years. Archaeological evidence suggests that Machu Picchu wasn't just a fortress or ceremonial center, but a royal estate for Inca Emperor Pachacuti. The city was divided into urban and agricultural sectors, with terraced fields that still function today. The famous Intihuatana stone, carved from a single piece of granite, served as an astronomical clock and calendar. What makes Machu Picchu even more mysterious is how quickly it was abandoned. By the time Spanish colonizers arrived in the region, the city was already empty. Some theories suggest that smallpox epidemics brought by Europeans reached the city before the conquistadors themselves, decimating the population and forcing survivors to flee to the jungle. Now let's venture into the rainforests of Guatemala, where Maya civilization once flourished with cities that rivaled ancient Rome in sophistication. Tikal, one of the largest Maya settlements, was home to over 100,000 people at its peak between 600 and 900 AD. The site contains over 3,000 structures dating from 600 BC to 900 AD. The Maya were incredible astronomers and mathematicians, developing a complex calendar system more accurate than the one used in Europe at the time. Their pyramids weren't just religious monuments. They were astronomical observatories aligned with celestial events. Temple 4 at Tikal rises 230 feet above the jungle floor, making it one of the tallest pre-Columbian structures in the Americas. Recent discoveries using LiDAR technology have revolutionized our understanding of Maya civilization. In 2018, archaeologists revealed a vast network of previously unknown Maya settlements connected by raised roads and sophisticated water management systems. These findings suggest that Maya population in the region was much larger than previously estimated, possibly reaching 15 million people. The sudden collapse of many Maya cities around 900 AD remains one of archaeology's greatest mysteries. Climate data suggests that severe droughts may have played a role, but political upheaval, warfare, and resource depletion likely contributed to this civilization's decline. Many cities were simply abandoned, with jungle quickly reclaiming what humans had built. Not all lost cities are on land. Off the coast of Egypt, archaeologists have been exploring Thonis Heraclean, a thriving port city that disappeared beneath the Mediterranean Sea over 1,000 years ago. Once Egypt's largest port on the Mediterranean, this city was the gateway where goods from Africa and Asia entered the Greek world. Underwater excavations have revealed incredible artifacts including colossal statues of pharaohs, ancient ships with their cargo still intact, and gold coins from various civilizations. The city likely sank due to a combination of earthquakes, tsunamis, and rising sea levels, preserving a snapshot of ancient maritime trade in the Mediterranean. In Turkey, the underground city of Derinkuyu represents a different type of lost civilization, one that was literally hidden beneath people's feet. This subterranean complex could house up to 20,000 people along with their livestock and food stores. Carved from soft volcanic rock, the city extends 18 stories underground with ventilation shafts, wine cellars, chapels, and even schools. Derinkuyu was likely built by early Christians fleeing persecution, providing a safe haven where entire communities could survive for months without emerging to the surface. The city's sophisticated engineering includes rolling stone doors that could seal off sections during attacks, and a complex ventilation system that provided fresh air to all levels. In recent years, new technologies have revolutionized archaeological discovery. Satellite imagery has revealed lost cities in unlikely places, from Roman settlements in Libya to Viking trading posts in Canada. Ground-penetrating radar allows archaeologists to map buried structures before ever breaking ground, while DNA analysis of ancient remains provides insights into migration patterns and daily life. One of the most exciting recent discoveries comes from the Amazon rainforest, where LiDAR technology has revealed extensive pre-Columbian settlements that housed millions of people. These findings challenge long-held beliefs about the Amazon as a pristine wilderness and show that indigenous peoples created sophisticated civilizations that worked in harmony with the forest ecosystem. The Nazca civilization in Peru left behind one of archaeology's most puzzling mysteries, the Nazca lines. These massive geoglyphs, some stretching over 1,200 feet long, can only be fully appreciated from the air. Created between 500 BC and 500 AD, they depict animals, plants, and geometric shapes whose purpose continues to baffle researchers. What's particularly intriguing about these lost civilizations is how they adapted to their environments. The ancestral Puebloans of Mesa Verde created cliff dwellings that provided protection and regulated temperature, while the people of Easter Island developed a unique statue-making tradition that may have contributed to their societal collapse through deforestation. Modern archaeological techniques continue to reveal new secrets about how these ancient peoples lived. Chemical analysis of pottery reveals what they ate and drank, while microscopic examination of tools shows how they were used. Even ancient human waste, preserved in dry climates, provides valuable information about diet, health, and parasite loads. Perhaps most importantly, these archaeological discoveries remind us that human civilization is both incredibly resilient and surprisingly fragile. Cities that once housed hundreds of thousands of people can be completely forgotten within a few generations. Climate change, warfare, disease, and resource depletion have toppled mighty civilizations throughout history. As we face our own global challenges today, these lost cities serve as both inspiration and warning. They show us the incredible achievements humans can accomplish through cooperation, innovation, and adaptation to their environment. But they also remind us that no civilization, no matter how advanced, is immune to the forces of change. The stories these archaeological discoveries tell us aren't just about the past. They're lessons for our future. What will future archaeologists make of our own civilization? Only time will tell. What do you think archaeologists of the future will uncover when they dig into the remains of our time? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Consider it our little time capsule.